I am here with a very special guest, Bob O'Doherty. He is the Senior Vice President of Sports and Venues for Toronto 2015. We are here, Canada, Great Britain. What are your thoughts on the game so far?
Well, it was a great first half, very close. Canada came out strong, but Great Britain really played well in the second quarter. So I expect the second half to be nothing but fireworks. This is an important game because each is playing for second and third position. You finish in second position in your pool, you get a much better matchup in the quarterfinals on Thursday. And I'm sure that's primary in the minds of Team Canada players and coaches.
Now, what does it mean to have a huge World Championship event here in Toronto leading up to next year's 2015 games?
Well, hosting major international competitions is a huge platform for athlete development in our country. And having a World Championship right here in Toronto is huge, not only to grow awareness of the sport, but to provide opportunities for our athletes to aspire to play for our national team, and those girls that are playing for our national team to showcase the skills that they have to the Canadian public, Canadian media, and also to our corporate partners out there about the importance of playing and winning at home. In this particular case, Canada is hosting for the first time ever the Women's World Championships. So this is a meaningful step on the pathway for them to much bigger things down the road.
And now this event is a test event for 2015. What are some of the things that you're looking for and kind of taking away from being here at this competition?
Well, our biggest concern is looking at the field of play and all the operations that surround it and how we service the athletes. So a number of our full-time staff at Toronto 2015 are here as observers. We're actually working with the organizing committee so that we can take those key learnings and apply them a year later when we're hosting the Pan Am Games here in the same facility.
And now it is almost only a year away. That seems crazy looking back at when it was first announced that it was here. But what are some things that you're most excited about, and what are you working on right now?
Well, I'm most excited about the growth of our Paralympic program. Our Pan Am Games had 13 sports in Guadalajara the last time it was hosted in 2011. We have 15 sports in Toronto. We've added 2 exciting sports, football 7-a-side, and also wheelchair rugby, which has its origins in Canada. With regards to the wheelchair basketball competition, it's a qualifier, as are all the other Pan Am sports for Rio. So our Canadian men and women who will be competing here in the Pan Am Games will be hoping to have the opportunity to qualify at home in front of family and friends for the opportunity to win gold in Rio a year later. So that's kind of special.
It's definitely very special. Anything else to add?
No, I mean, I wasn't able to come on Friday for the opening ceremony, so this is my first set of games to watch today. And boy, I'm really impressed with the venue. The venue shows really well. The feedback that we've gotten from all the participants has been what a great setup this is as a venue. So that gives us a lot of validation that choosing this venue to be the showcase for wheelchair basketball in our games was the right decision. And all the people that have an opportunity to come out and see these top athletes perform will be really excited about not only this World Championship, but also the potential for our games a year later, right back here in the same venue.
And I guess very quickly, is there anything you want to say to the athletes competing here today and to the families of people watching right now?
Well, I'm biased, so I'm going to say go Canada go, obviously. This is a great opportunity for our women's program to remain on the podium. They've been on the podium ever since the World Championships have started. I'm hoping that they get an opportunity to play for gold, but at least finish on the podium, and that they use that as a springboard for the hard work that's going to be required over the next 2 years to win gold in Toronto at the Pan Am Games, and then to get to the podium in Rio a year later. So that's what I'm most excited about.
All right, well, thank you very much for taking the time to do this. I will send things back down to Tim and Rob in the broadcast booth.